Welcome everyone to today's live stream. Lovely Saturday to you all. We're gonna do some more Plant Crafter and have some fun day. Also, we're gonna be trying out some mods. I've installed 3 mods total, nothing major, but it's gonna add some nice quality of life improvements to the game. So we're gonna play around with that, see how much better things are with the mods. So hi, Aish, Xbox, Ballistics Boy, Jenny. Thank you all for joining in already. Always glad to have everybody on. Hello, Pierre. Timmy is here. Laying over on the side, completely unaware that I've got this waiting for him. Look at that. Yeah. Oh. You want a chew stick? No sound? Try again. Are you sure? I'm getting sound. It's showing on my stream. You might maybe refresh. Okay, there you go. I was actually about to type because you can't hear me, so I was like typing up like crazy, like, oh man, I gotta tell her this because she can't hear. Yeah, I was like, I could hear it. I always monitor my audio as soon as the stream starts, at least for a moment, to make sure my microphone is not off. Because that does happen sometimes. Like there's one thing I don't like about this is the input for this mic is so iffy that sometimes I just bump it a little bit and there goes the microphone. All right, you want this? You want this? You don't want it. Timmy does not want this. Paul, greetings. I don't know about Freaky, but yeah, maybe some of us. There you go, Timmy. Yeah, good boy. All right, there you go. Oh, so has anybody seen that new Mountain Dew flavor they came out with? The Flaming Hot Mountain Dew. The one where it's like, oh yeah, you're gonna drink a spicy tasting drink. Yeah, Flaming Hot. I saw it. I was like, did they just take like the Flaming Hot recipe, like the bits from Cheetos Flaming Hot? Because you eat enough of those, you're gonna have you're gonna feel it. Or at least I eat like a big bag of them, I might feel it. So I got the Flaming Hot Mountain Dew. And I actually watched somebody's reaction to it. Like some guy, was I think it was like from a TikTok that guy took like a sip and got choked. Took another sip, got choked. Took a third sip, like, oh, okay, maybe I'll get used to it. I gave it to one of my coworkers. He smelled it, got choked up. He says it was the carbonation. I'm not so sure. And then I was just like, you know what? Let me sip it. I don't even taste the spiciness. It's all it's lemon or lime. It's like a lime flavor. I was like, this is kind of like a Sprite. So I just turned it up. Yeah, Sprite. So maybe tell me if you've tried it too and you've had a different experience. But for me, it was about like drinking a Sprite. Honestly, somebody needs to tell Mountain Dew what Flaming Hot actually means, because that Flaming Hot is not at all Flaming Hot. We're going to say that. It is definitely not Flaming Hot. It's not even like smoldering hot. It is very, very just straight, normal lemon or lime drink. That's it. There's no heat to it. At least not to me. But yeah, I want to see if anybody else has tried that out, because I mean that doesn't exactly sound like the most appetizing thing. Anyway, just saying, yeah, drink something spicy. It's like, why not drink hot sauce? Do people normally just go around, let me get a bottle of hot sauce, take on the road and chug it? So I don't see that being a very long lasting one, but it's like most stuff where it's like, try our new spicy chicken sandwich. And you try it out, and for most people it might be spicy, but for me it's kind of like, this is nothing. This is absolutely nothing. That's whatever. Tuesday, computer science teacher told you had the best code for a randomized matching challenge thing. Well, good for you, Xbox. You're gonna go and start building up a mobile game, right? You're gonna go like, don't even do a PC game, just build a mobile game and throw in like, you know, a game that's like you pay for like a premium currency in the game, or you can watch ads, and you know, this time next year you'll be like have more money than any of us right here. Suddenly I seem to be having network issues. It's always great. Always right at the beginning. I start getting network issues, and then it's like it levels out on YouTube side or something, and it starts to work perfectly fine. Oh yeah, it's on YouTube side. Every time. Always like first few minutes I get a ton of, I'll just suddenly get a lot of packet issues, a lot of dropped packets with YouTube, and then it's like just levels out for some reason. And I don't get why it does that. All right. Okay. Well, let's dive in. Play some Planet Crafter now with mods. So, yeah, I've added 3 mods to the game, and it's not difficult to add. You're gonna have to get Beponets. I guess the easiest way to call it is Beponets. You install that, which is really for anything Unity. You just have a few files you drag into the folder of the game, so it's actually easier than modding like Subnautica or Below Zero. You just drag some files in. You don't have to run an installer. Yeah, installer probably could automate it, but this way it works across multiple games. And then it's as simple as you open up a zip file and drag a DLL file into a folder inside the Beponets folder in your game folder. So if you want a video showing how to do that for Planet Crafter, let me know. I'll do a video for that. But basically, I've added the better jetpack mod, which doesn't give me like flight kind of thing, but what it does is it fixes that sudden drop, or it slightly improves upon that sudden drop effect of when you're, you know, going off the edge of something. Instead of just immediately plummeting to the height level it sets above ground when using the jetpack, it actually has a slow drop. So I'm not running into any issues with like it, you know, it's not quite the same as a jetpack where you got like a nice arc to it kind of thing, but it is better. Let's see, no, that's not enough of a drop. But yeah, that's one of them. The other thing is better flashlight, which you can customize it. I haven't customized it yet. It's just this. I think you have to customize it in the config file. You see all my iridium is still here. None of it despawned during the save, so that's a bonus if you like the idea of decorating like that, which, you know, started last time. And then the central mod, the one I am so pleased to have on this. Let me show you. That's my inventory. Absolutely nothing material-wise in my inventory other than these things. But if I go here, bam, it looks like I have the supplies in my inventory to build a living compartment, the door, all that. So it's basically easy craft. I can't remember the exact, I think it's craft from storage is what it's actually called, and I'll add links to the description for these afterwards. It's not the same distance as in Subnautica. The Subnautica Easy Craft, it defaults to 100 meters around your storage. This is 20. I think you can config it a little higher, but I'm just going to stick with 20 for now. But look, I've got nothing in my inventory, and I can go here and start pumping out super alloy if I want to. I can pump out iridium rods because it's in storage within 20 meters. So it means I can build anything around here, and it's in my, you know, it acts like I have it in the inventory. Let's actually Okay, so now I got a little bit too far away. I may actually have to adjust this just a little bit. I mean, yo, honestly, it's meant more for actually crafting in your base, so not have to go get all that stuff. But you know, it can work for this kind of thing. You see, I did build a room, and when I break it down, it puts everything into my inventory. So basically, anything you want to, if you just want to make it easy on yourself, as long as you can build something, build it here real quick, and you know, buy your base in range of your storage, break it down, you got all the supplies right there ready to go. No having to sort. And yeah, that's the 3 ones. I'll actually, no, I'll do the, you know what, let me look and see. I don't even remember if I did the jetpack one. It may not be the jetpack. I might have misspoken. I know I was looking at the jetpack one, and I may not have actually done that one. It was, oh no, I did not do, I did the jetpack. I did craft from containers. That's what it is, craft from containers. And I did not do the flashlight mod. I thought I should have done the flashlight mod. Okay, so I've done pin recipe. That's another one we were talking about. And so let's try that. Okay, that did not work. Okay, so right click doesn't make a difference. Shift click doesn't make a difference. Middle click. All right, so middle click. There you go. And you see it shows what I've got right now that I need. It says I can't, well, I'm guessing the 0 means I can't make it right now. So, all right, I did not get the flashlight. I got this. It's not interacting with the craft from containers. Or it's not acting like it is. Okay, so now, if I need to get rid of it, I gotta go here, do that. Okay. Let's say, let's do that. So I've got, still says 0. And it says I've got 2 iron, 0 magnesium. If I come back, I know in range. So yeah, it's not working with the craft from containers. But you know, you know, if you don't want to do the craft containers, there you go. You can do the pin recipe, and it's middle click for the pin. Hey, Jason. You sent the base Sam designed. Okay. All right, so let's see. We're gonna do some more tier 2 biodomes while I have power. And approaching, you know, looking now at the percentage, it's close, but not the same as the terraformation index. So that's, I'm not dead on. Oh, there is, like I did mention last time looking at the mods, there is a mod that basically takes this text here and moves it over, and then parentheses puts whatever the target is for the next stage. Wherever you're going to on that next stage, it's going to show that there. And basically it just shifts that over and yeah, adds whatever the terraformation index value is. Not the percentage, but the actual number you're shooting for. And let's see. Yeah, okay. So that's good. We're gonna add, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Might be able to get 10 pieces going across there like that. That could be good. After a while when building, save every 1 to 3 minutes. That's a lot of saving. That is a lot of saving. You gotta buy the game next week. Maybe it will be on sale next week, Pierre. Probably not. You know, they'll probably do another sale, you know, whenever they have like a, they're getting close to the 1.0 or they do like a really big update. And it's too recent right now for a big update that they've done one. All right, let's, I'm gonna get, actually, where is it? Okay, so it didn't take from that. It didn't take from that. it took from this, which I'm good with that. Take it there. Take it. Nope. So that's interesting. It actually took from these. That makes me think this is going based on whatever the last container was you accessed that has that. Like it's tracking the sequence in which you accessed them, or is looking at which ones were accessed most recently and does that. Because, I mean, when I was here, distance-wise, I should have had iron come out of this one, but it did not. So that's yeah, interesting right there. Oh, another mod, I didn't try it. I didn't feel like it was gonna be that big of a deal for me, but another mod you might want to check out is a way to dump stuff. Like, well, there's two mods. There's one you can basically dump all of the same type into a container at once. And I may add that, but there's another one that basically if you go to a container and you're dumping in, say, titanium, it can automatically dump all the titanium across any container that has titanium in it. So if you do like I did, where you separate out certain items, as long as you put like at least one in each container for that item, it can fill into those automatically. When you dump into like one. So it's kind of like an auto sort locker mod, but again, I didn't try that. I wanted to start off light on this, and that's a pretty good amount. I'm not going to do any more iridium in there right now. I'm going to build up my supplies since I'm going to have plenty of stuff I can build and build a little faster now. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and dump it like this. And I'm out of room. Oh. And I'm pretty sure I've got extra. Yep, there we go. I'll do it like that. And, oh, yep, cobalt. I know I'll need the cobalt in a moment, too. I'm going to do some more lights. Let's just do this. So it took the one from my inventory first and then pulled from other inventory storage. And that perfectly emptied out all of my iridium. I may actually get too much iridium now. We'll do like, I mean, I could do, I guess, like a container type thing where I just dump in iridium rods and uranium rods instead, showcase my excessive amount of either material. Seem to have gotten louder by putting them so close together. It's a little louder than I remember them being when they weren't quite that close together. Yeah, so I probably will end up adding the mod where I can just be like, you know what? Right click, shift click, whatever, and it dumps every one of the same item type in. Actually, you know what? Let me just take all of these, because that's the little lights, the markers. That. I'll just take all that. Let's do some extending on that section over there. More platforms, more lights, and more room to build the tier 2 biodomes. Oh, I forgot. Oh wait. I went to the wrong thing. So I was saying I forgot titanium. And I was like, wait a second. I know I did this with just iron. So used to games where it's like the basic foundation is always the first item there, or very close to being the first item. Actually, and I'm out. Okay, let's do this. Let's do the area lamp. So, yeah, tells me, I'm not sure what it's got the 0 in parentheses. Maybe that's how many I have, Well, no, you can't. You're not carrying them in inventory, so it can't be that. Unless it is like something that you craft and it goes into inventory. But it says 7. I can make 7 because I got 7 cobalt, 8 magnesium. Yeah, I want to know what the 0 is for. On the parentheses. And again, that might be for crafted items when you pin the recipe and you can see, oh, I have this many in my inventory. Because you need to know how many you have in inventory. Because you haven't pinned a second recipe that you are going to end up pinning. Get that last one there. And I need cobalt, which should be easy enough. Also, iron. Always welcome. Okay. Definitely feeling the stutter with the bigger base on this. Try to knock a couple of these out real quick. Can't get that many. There we go. All right, get some oxygen. $18 euro, 18 euros. I mean, yeah, that's not bad, you know. Oh, it's $20 US, normal price still. That's a lot of door noises chimed in all at the same time. I don't know about that. Hello, Elevatron? Like Elevatron? And hello, Devin. Well, we're having a decent day. I'm not gonna say great day. You know, a decent day. You know, could be better, could be worse. There we go. You know, it would be interesting to see. Okay, so that's Vegetube 3, water bottle. Oh yeah, that's right. It's not gonna show that. Oh, so all right. Obviously, I am out of range of my storage because I don't have silicon and magnesium. But I've got water. Oh wait, I still have water bottles. Never mind. Okay. I was trying to do check the water bottle part there. Let's see, algae. No, nothing that just uses that. All right, let me. You know what? Yeah, let's dump this water then. If I have room. I do not. Okay. So I want to test and see, does it still count as though I am accessing the inventory with these? Okay, that's water bottle. I will say I don't feel like that's 20 meters. But then again, I was very close earlier to the base when it stopped working. So maybe it's not quite 20 meters, or maybe 20 meters is very... I mean, that's... 20 meters would be like over 60 feet. So that does not feel like 60 feet to me. Now, that's a very fast walk to be 60 feet. So I feel like it's gotta be pulling from those and not quite 20 meters. Because obviously I got water behind me, but I have no silicon showing. So Yeah, see, no titanium, no iron. Okay, you got titanium because it's in the chest there. So that's about the distance right there to it interacting. So, you know, 7, 8 steps to where it is recognizing. All right, so let's try this here. Okay, so there, not there. Okay, so this is the edge of the range. So yeah, right there. So it should be, that water was showing coming from these as opposed to those. So it's a very short range. So about 7-ish steps distance away from your containers for access using the craft from container mod. Yeah, I mean, it still helps, you know. It's not a huge distance, but it still helps. Okay, let's get some biodomes going. I need bacteria samples and fertilizer, which I have no fertilizer. No bacteria samples. You know what? Just gonna go ahead and load up from what I have here, because I don't know if I actually have anything in storage right now for that. Oh, actually, better idea. I'm just gonna fill up, dump everything I can in storage over there. I may be a good time to actually add a water chest over there just for water because of the mod. That, you know, the craft from containers, they'll just make it easier. Just fill it up and I can just start making tons of stuff as needed. This is gonna definitely speed things up for me. There we go. All right, let's try this. Okay, so we'll start, you know, yeah, just fill up. Well, take that back out. Put that, there we go. Let's go. So I need 2 each for the trees, or for the biodomes. And we'll need 2 each of those, so I do need some of that. Let's not use up all the algae just yet. Or, you know, yeah, let's do it. Let's just go. And boom. So yes, algae. Oh, and I have those too. Okay. Oh. Take those. Now, good reason to stockpile some supplies. There we go, like that. All right. Yeah. Totster! Hey! Sam has on the spicy t-shirt, like actual one of mine, or just another shirt that says spicy on it. There's a difference, but I'm cool with either option, that is, whichever one that is. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I'm just gonna start. Now I actually have like more of a reason to be checking these all the time. And maybe actually do a second floor today. That's been the biggest, one of the biggest slowdowns on this is having to go and get the recipes. The pinning recipes is definitely going to help when you're like out trying to grab some stuff and you need to track what you are grabbing, but in terms of just doing this sort of thing, it's not such a big deal. And I'm actually going to split these up now. I'm going to eggplant and squash separately. And then my food. Because I got to have my beans for food. And I'm getting to that point. I want to try turning down the graphics some more, but I don't think that's going to help until I can turn off just the particle effects. I could be a member of Metallica. I mean, I used to wail on Metallica a lot, especially when I was younger and learning guitar. That was my big thing. You know, did a lot with, and Justice for All. That was a big album for me. I did a lot of playing on that one, and you know, Black Album, of course. You know, everybody's kind of, you know, you're expected to do stuff from the Black Album, but and Justice for All, and of course, Master of Puppets. Big on those. I did a lot more though. I got more into the Dream Theater style, doing, you know, learning their stuff. But it has been so long since I tried playing any of those. I would say the last difficult song I played, because I wanted to perform it with a band, because nobody ever plays it, at least not around here. You never hear anybody do it because it's a tough song, especially to try and even get close on the solo. It's Cult of Personality. You know, that is a hard one to, you know, find somebody that's willing to do that, because there's so much detail and how everybody's got time together on stuff. And yeah, that was the last one I did that was difficult. And then I decided I'm gonna kick it up a notch. I would sing it and play it at the same time. And I did it, but the problem was I'd always get two of the verses mixed up. And I would be trying to sing one verse and it was the other one I was supposed to be singing. Yeah, it's just too much going on in my head at the time, so I kind of backed away from that. And yeah, I just have not played it in a long time, so I would be very rusty on that sort of thing. But you know, I mean, if Metallica had offered me an opportunity like that, I wouldn't have turned it down. I was gonna say, you know. All right, I'm gonna wait out the storm instead of rushing to harvest the osmium, which I get plenty of. And you know, let me show again. I mentioned this last time. You see, there's a big difference in the storm aspect in terms of the meteors. Slow falling meteor, like one meteor, you know, coming in at a time. But the super alloy storm is like 20 meteors at the same time, falling in very fast. I mean, look at that. That is a fairly slow speed, but the ones for the super alloy a little faster, and of course, like I said, you got like 20 of them falling at the same time. So, you know, a more dangerous storm for a little bit more difficult. I don't know, more difficult. I mean, you can make super alloy, you can't make osmium. Definitely a shorter time span for it to despawn on the super alloy. What was I was trying to... Oh, yeah. There we go. Biodome Tier 2. So, of course, I've got everything I need in range right now. Oh, wait. What am I doing? No. I need to dump that. I need to use up all this excess up here. And some more sulfur. For nothing else, the pinning recipe does help with me keeping track of what I actually have in hand, and the fact it does not integrate with the craft from containers. It'd be great if the parentheses by Biodome Tier 2 was like, here's what's actually in inventory, and then craft from containers was the extra to the side past that to say, oh yeah, this is what you actually have in your inventory you could craft, but you're in range with this other mod to craft all these. And you know what? I forgot something. I forgot the doorway. Oh, and it goes away after you craft it. Yeah, I did one and it went away on that one. So yeah, let's do that again. And I forgot to get 2 of these. So that's gonna be this spot. Oh, come on. No? Too close? Yeah, okay. Not, nope, nope. There it goes. That. Yes! Okay, I need... At that time, the biodome tier 2 didn't go away. Or did I just... Was I distracting myself and I clicked it and didn't realize it? Yeah, I heard they're, well, they, said they were going to make another Subnautica. They, like, officially announced they're going to be doing Subnautica 3. Of course, time frame for it to actually be out. I mean, you're looking at a couple of years at least, I would expect. So, it's not like, oh, hey, in a month or 2, we're going to see the early access happen. I mean, you're probably looking, I say 6 months to a year for them. Maybe this year. Maybe by end of the year, we might see it like early access. But even as hopeful as they got for releasing Below Zero, they went back and redid the story. They delayed the game by a good bit of time to do that. So, and it still took, what, 4 years for Below Zero to actually go from early access to full release again? Or was it 3 years? Something like that? Like, it started early access and then it finally released. It was like, at least they're close to like 3 years, I think. So, yeah, we're still gonna have plenty of time before it's done. But also a good while before it's even in a state where we could get it and play it. I'll take some sulfur. Osmium, not such a big deal, but the sulfur, yeah, I could use some sulfur. I'm going to burn through a bunch of that today. I've got to take some of these sprinklers out. That's just too much of an effect on performance. Alright, that gives me 2 more sulfur right there. I've got the samples. I need fertilizer. Fertilizer will be, of course, more this, which is not an option right now. We'll have extra squash soon. Because I kind of tried to get more fertilizer tier 2 going for some stuff. Alright, you know what? Maybe it's time to finally upgrade everything to tier 2. Which means, of course, I need more fertilizer. And I don't get that from there. So, okay. Yeah. Let that stuff grow. And I'm going to start, I guess, reworking that. Now, I haven't got any messages for a while. I want to take the antenna down. Regular meteor storm. Yep. Let's see. Yep. Regular. I saw the blue coming in with the rocket, or with the meteor, so. If it's a red storm and you see blue, it's the normal meteor storm. Because that means cobalt. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I'll do right here. I'm gonna stack it up a bit. Because, you know, gotta have good reception on this. before I use up all the titanium. Oh, come on. There we go. Fine. It's not centered, but it at least gives me, puts the antenna up there. I've got it. It looks like, you know, I'm trying to get some good reception with it. And that frees up some space there for... see if I can get this to... There we go. Just so I can get the resources faster. Oh, and I forgot about this. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna get the supplies. Yeah, I forgot about having to do the... There's a trick to doing this. So I'm gonna do that. Do that. Take that out. And now... light it up. There you go. So you gotta create that extra little compartment as a snapping point to give you a proper lineup. I hope that fits, but you know, not. Oh well. And that left me with extra. So what is it? There we go. Indoor ladder. And I'm just gonna make it be right next to it. I do want to see a stackable ladder though. Something that can stack together, so you know, if they can work out a way better than in Subnautica to go between floors. But there, all right, that's 78%. Yes, gotta get those upgraded, I guess. Silicon, aluminum. Okay. That's enough. We'll eat. We'll save. Because that was what, like, yeah, 40 minutes-ish. Almost 40 minutes of not saving. That's when I'm going to run into problems. I mean... it's not a problem everywhere. It's just a problem around here. Because of those. Yeah, I need to try the flashlight mod. They're hiring new positions for the game. Oh, that's good. Maybe they're, I mean, maybe they're looking at options for, like, writers and such. Because I remember for Subnautica Below Zero, when they decided they were going to do the rewrite on the story, they announced they were hiring somebody that was involved with the Assassin's Creed franchise story writing to help with the story. So maybe they're, you know, it was like, oh, we're going to contract you for this game, and now they're like having to contract somebody else, or maybe they feel like they wanted to contract somebody else. You know, no telling. Oh, I did not. I got one piece of iron from that. Alright, we'll dump that there. Plenty of these resources. So, really, I'm missing this stuff for fertilizer. And you know what? I didn't even try this yet, but let's try it. It does work. So, yeah, you can save, like, fertilizer on there. So, algae, 3. I don't even need, like, the bacteria samples for this. I just need algae. But I will need the bacteria samples for that. So, yeah, keep that there. And then I'll need this. That is going to take up a bunch of room on the space, on the screen, I know. Yeah. Nepo Prani, hello. And hello, Lord Ake George. Or Lord Dash, like mustache, Lord Dash George. We'll go with that. That sounds more fun. But Lord Ake, either way, it's your day. I'll say it whichever way you need it. Okay. Eggplant's growing. That's not such a problem. Algae is more than abundant. Sulfur, I will start to run out on soon because, yeah, a bunch of biodomes. So let's go grab what I can from the sulfur spot over here. Boom. All right, that's a bunch of sulfur. 11. I do like that. It makes it easy to just see, oh yeah, I got 11. So, I need 2 fertilizer each plus 1 sulfur for the biodome itself. So, I am 1 short on the sulfur needed for 4 tier 2 biodomes. So, not terrible. And I know I'll be using cobalt for some more light, so I'll go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, silicon can go in. Magnesium, that's gonna be some lights. Alright, yep. There we go. I'll drop off all my sulfur. At least what I can. There we go. Okay, so iron. I will say I've got enough distance for the moment. I don't need to expand on the walkway so much. I will be doing a lot more. Oh yeah, I've got plenty enough for like, that's 1 more there. I'm gonna say at least another pair. Maybe enough at the end to get that. I will need iron for the compartment door, but right now I need eggplant. Need some eggplants. Done. And I did not see a mod, unfortunately, for fixing this. Auto replant. I really would like to just see this fixed in the next update, because this is annoying. I do like this, you know. Just let the seeds, keep growing the same thing. You harvest from it, and then it just counts as being replanted, and you can take the seeds out if you want to change the plant. That would work so much better. And I'm just gonna stick with this for this round and see. Like, I definitely want to keep the mushrooms going, but I might be okay food-wise in terms of my beans. I could take them out for just a little bit, just to get some more eggplants going right there. Okay, so just to clear some space. Wait, no, I don't. I do need bacteria sample for the actual structure, though. Yeah, 2 bacteria. Okay, so I do need 2 bacteria sample for that. I got plenty of that upstairs. Yeah, I may extend the range on this mod. So I need 2 fertilizer, which is what I'm about to go make. I guess I should have gone and, you know, got the algae first. I'll just fill up every bit I can and dump it in. One more. What? Yep. Yep. All right. Good. Enough for the moment. Okay, so 2 fertilizer should just be boom, 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 boom. So that's 4 fertilizer. So I'm making 2 of them. I will need. Somehow I have an extra sulfur still sitting there. Okay, so yeah, 4, 4, and 2. So I can make 2 biodome tier 2s, and now I just need iron, titanium, silicon. 2 of those. Yeah, 2 of these. 2 of those. So 2 more tier 2 biodomes. The pinning definitely makes it a lot easier for when you're carrying stuff away. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, I mean, also I could just get everything in storage and build there and just deconstruct it afterwards. But because of the distance right now that it's working and the how I would have to have everything in storage, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about trying to do it that way. Once I adjust the distance for how far I can build using the containers, it'll be easier. So that should be a light there, which means this should go right here. Lovely. All right. Get some lights made. And how's that? Oh yeah, I've got, if that's that one, then that's a light, 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 and a line there. That, oh yeah, I could probably get 2 more pairs past that point on there. Dust storm or I think dust storm. That is kind of getting crowded though on the recipe pinning. The mod for the grab vegetables only? Okay. So it's not like auto replant, it's just grab veggies and go. Which mod for mass production of uranium rods for power? You mean like just having the easy craft style, the craft from containers, you just dump it all in and you got plenty? I mean, yeah. I would say that would make it very easy to have a bunch of them. One more. There we go. That's 5. I'm sure I can find some cobalt along the way. Sure there's a piece of cobalt somewhere. Like right there. There we go. That's 6 lamps. So 1, 2, and 3. that. Just in time for daylight. Yeah, nice sunny day again. All right, that's oh, we're getting another event. Another osmium storm. It is the one meteor. You know, when you got just one meteor, it's osmium. Ah, don't break my biodomes. Why are you attacking my biodomes over here? Come on. It's not fair. It's not cool. Okay, I need fertilizer to get those going. Let's go. I'm gonna take the biodomes out of the build order now. It's gonna be on that. Let's just do fertilizer and food growers. So water, super alloy, not a problem. It's the fertilizer. I'm actually gonna go ahead and, you know, let's do this. And so I don't have to go get the supplies. Boom. There we go. All right, so I'm going to throw in, even though it's going to be cramped. Yeah, I can't even get past it. So, ooh, that sounded close. I'll do it like this. Yeah, right there, like that. I'll get around that. So dump that, and that will be water storage as well. Oh, wow, yeah, that was close. Just put rocks around my base. Make my base look bad. You know, I just thought of something. And this is purely just for the comedic value of it. And will have no bearing on the quality of the story. Or I guess it could have bearing on the quality of the story, but we get the antenna, we get messages, we see these messages being left by other people who did not make it. And oh, no communication antenna in range. Really? It's gotta be closer? That doesn't work? Well, fine. All right, but anyway, you see these messages, you know, other people complaining about not making it and all that being too hard, everything. I want that option. I want to have a way we can complain to the group that puts us here about our situation. Like, why'd you do this to us? You know, why? Hey, you know, these meteors are coming in and it's really cramping my style. I want to have a way to send like whiny messages to them and have it be like they randomly respond back with some kind of like insulting response, like a boss would, you know, like a cranky boss. Like, quit your whining, you know, get to work, you know, just something like that. Like, you're not getting paid for this. You're getting out of jail. Something like that. Just to make it, inject a little humor into it there. Again, it doesn't have to have any tie-in to story or any bearing on story. But they could also tie that in to be that there are secret, like, messages that you can send and get special stuff to happen. Kind of like Alexa or Siri, they have like little Easter eggs. You could have like an Easter egg type message thing embedded, like, oh yeah, go and if you send a message that says this, then you get this snarky reply back a few minutes later. That could be funny. And they could also use it to tie in certain things. Like you have to say a certain thing for like a you say the right thing, or you, after so many messages complaining and you complete a certain milestone, they're like you get a chance of a random reply where they actually send you supplies or something. You could have that too, where it's like, we're tired of your whining. Like, think Shawshank Redemption. If you've seen the movie, he writes a letter like every couple of weeks about needing funds to get books for the prison library. And it takes him like 2 years of doing this, and he finally gets the funds, and it's like, we hope this, like, basically, we hope you shut up about this. Like, stop bothering us. So he starts writing a letter every week, and they finally give him, like, proper funding. You know, it could be that same thing. Like, you harass them enough, they'll finally like, shut up, here's some supplies. And then you start harassing them even more, and they're like, seriously, shut up, here's some supplies. It could be funny to do it that way. You know what? I'm just gonna put the antenna back over here. I built a higher level. I'll put it there. Oops. Yeah, I think there's a lot of games where there'll be humorous parts, but it's not always like necessarily stuff like that. Like, that just seems like it would be fitting for this, that we're having all these other people that have complained, and we're seeing their messages complaining about it. It would just be a great tie-in to give us the option to also complain. Even though we're doing a good job, we're gonna complain about, you know, our situation here. And just, yeah, the funny randomized replies would just make, I mean, it just, there'd be some humor there. That would be a value for somebody to just sit there and be like, I'm gonna spend the next like half hour just trying different messages and see what the responses are that I get. You know, you give something beyond just the standard gameplay. A little, it's like finding Easter eggs in the game, sort of thing. Okay, yep, still get around that. I'm going to, you know what, easier way to do this. Well, okay. Never mind, like that. Still more than enough. Okay. Fertilizer, I need the eggplant. Not done yet. All right. Tons of eggplant seeds. Let's, if I go up here, if I just turn this into extra growing area. Actually, maybe I just start with this room. Come up here, step out, and have, here's a row. It goes up here. Here's a row. Step in here. You have the row on the back, like over that side too, like L. And then a U. And then a U. And a U. And basically, I just leave this open for me to walk around. There's tons of food growers. Use up all those seeds. That's a good bit of power, too, with that number. If I do that many... How bad is this going to get? 30 each. Well, just slightly less than 30 each. So if I just even did 20 of them, it's going to run out what I have. Without adding in more. So I might be doing, yeah, some... and it seems that this needs to have the lighting fixed. And that one, because that just seems like the same way the large living compartment did. The lights aren't active. Why do all the high level dolls have to be rainbow colored? I mean, you know, it makes you question if you really want them or not. You missed everything from 5 minutes to start? Huh? Argents look like fluffy canaries. I mean... You know, maybe you want a parrot. Or something like that in the game. That's your giant parrot. Doesn't talk, but it looks like a giant parrot. You missed a dome construction. You did miss, what, 3? 4? Yeah, because I've done 2 at a time, so it's 4 so far that I've done in dome construction. And I'm waiting on these because I'm about to boost my food growers. I think I'm going to I'm just going to build, let's see, how many? I'm going to make 4 fertilizers. I get 4 more growers. So I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 upstairs. Because that's iron and aluminum. And then I need, okay, super alloy. The water I have, actually I have the super alloy too. I moved some over here. So yeah, I just need the fertilizer. I'll break these down, move them upstairs, and just as I replace, they'll go upstairs. And that way I'm not actually deleting basically any growers. I'm going to have more, I'll be adding growers, but I'm going to put the high powered ones, the faster ones down here. I think I am going to take those out for the moment and put some extra eggplant there. I'm just going to make this all eggplant right now. So that's going to, actually that's, I'll put one of these as eggplant so that way it balances, because that's, why not one, no, 2 of these. Eggplant, leave that to seed or to the beans right now, and then that's going to be another 4 eggplant right there that I'm adding, plus 2 there. Oh yes, there we go, like that. So come on, eggplant. And I may actually, now that I'm focusing on food growers, I might stop just to go download that veggie only mod. Just to make this go a little faster. You know, obviously, somebody considered that to be an issue. Just like I do. Alright, dump those in. Just get stuff out of inventory. Okay, that. So, let me actually leave those till I'm ready to replace them so I can keep the alignment going. Okay, so we'll start with that one. And a... these placed a little differently. Yeah, that doesn't place quite as close and snug. At least it's not quite as easy to line it up like that. Like that. Like that. This would also be a nice one for like a snap builder mod. Just putting that out there in case somebody is, you know, interested in trying to do that. Make things like this snap in place. Would be quite nice. I'll do these. This. And then this will be the additional eggplants. So one set of beans. So we'll get those out. These, because I only have 3 mushrooms, so I gotta keep those going. And now, I'll start from this corner. There we go. Try to get the vents to the front. Makes it easier to make sure I'm lining them up the same. Actually, I may not even worry about having the U shape going here because of power usage. I may just line the room instead, like all the way around the walls, and then make it where the middle is containers, storage lockers. That'll make it easier to line this up, and you know, because I'm just going straight around the edge of the room, and then just, you know, storage in the middle. That might be the better way to go. Instead of having to do that walk around. I mean, yeah, I get more if I do the, like, the U shape and everything, but really, in the end, am I gonna need that many food growers? Okay, and so no eggplants left. They're growing. Let's see, that's 44%. And these are the ones that got placed later. It's supposed to be faster. Did not seem like it's that much faster. Hey, sulfur. Oh, that reminds me. There's a mod. I did not try it because it felt like just too cheaty for my taste. And I'm not even 100% sure this is how it works, but it's just the way the impression I got on how it works, it just felt too cheaty for me. But basically, it's an auto mining thing, and it's not like an ore extractor type thing. It automatically collects any nodes, I think is how it phrased it, in a certain radius. So you, instead of having to go and manually collect them, I just be walking along, or flying over here and be like, oh hey, let me just park here, and I trigger it to collect, and it's like bop, 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 whatever else. You know, it just automatically starts collecting everything around me. Kind of like a mobile ore extractor for stuff that is on the ground where you could just pick it up. It just felt too cheaty for me, so I didn't go with that one. But I remember seeing that one in case that's something you do want to try checking out. Alright. No, I'm just gonna load up a few more pieces of algae, because why not? We'll be needing to make more of the bacteria samples. You know, because that's for the biodomes. There we go, all those. Take that, because I want to empty that out. And to use enough of my inventory. There we go. Yep. Yeah, you know, I'll just throw that there for now. So I got those. That's sulfur. I got some super alloy left. We're gonna have to need water. Go ahead and grab the water bottles. Yeah, it's not easy craft, but think of it like easy craft. It's craft from containers, and I definitely will be keeping that installed. Let me go ahead and say that. It will not be getting uninstalled. That is a definite keeper. That will be used even when the game goes full release. That is so much easier. Just such a good quality of life improvement right there. So, yeah, gotta wait for some more food to grow. Let's go ahead. I'm not actually needing methane so much at the moment, but let's just see if I can dump in. I'm about to use some sulfur, so that's fine. 68%, 58%. And yeah, that's fine. Actually, that, you know, is good time, because I just remembered I haven't saved recently. Probably would not hurt to kind of close the game out and reopen the game real quick. So I'm gonna do that, and also let's go ahead and get those other mods installed real quick. So yeah, let me close out of this and go ahead and get my Steam folder open. Always, you know, good to go ahead and have that done. And yeah. Dedicated structures for like tubes and stuff. Place. I mean, I still think like just something with the snap. I mean, there's stuff that snaps, yes. You know, obviously there's always like there's a certain degree of snapping, just like No Man's Sky. There's certain things that snap and certain things that don't. You know, you have stuff that you can use either way. I would just like to see like a snap builder thing where stuff that doesn't snap to the floor can be like it can be snapped to control where it goes. And okay, yeah, auto mine was that one mod I was mentioning. Is auto mine automatically mines nearby nodes on an interval or when placing a hotkey. So you can have it as you're walking, and the default interval is 3 seconds. It will automatically mine stuff for you as you're walking around. Definitely feels cheaty. And then you've got the you can use the hotkey of V to do automated or manual check by using C, and it's 20 meters is the default distance on that. So yeah, that is one if you want to check out. I wasn't worried about that. So craft from containers. Let me look at that. 20 meters away from the player for construction purposes. That's the default on the mod. I'm actually going to change that. Change the range in the config file to craft. Okay, there's craft for containers in the config file. So if you need a instruction on this, if you want me to do a video on that, I will do that too. Let's actually bump it up. I'll do 50 meters on the pool range for that. That seems like that should be pretty decent right there. Register that. Hello. Yeah. Yes, Timmy's sleepy. He always sleepy. He tired. He played hard this morning. He had to get his dino and, you know, take his favorite dino toy and go play and chew on it, you know. There's also a mod here called Remote Storage Access, so you can actually set hotkeys to remotely access storage containers. I kind of felt like, yeah, you know, I don't know if I want to do that. I will add the better flashlight one, though. A custom flashlight, because I feel like the flashlight needs better, you know, range. I'm going to say that. So we did the pen recipe. Quick store is another one that I mentioned that you use a hotkey. This hotkey is L. Stores inventory items in nearby containers. So 20 range. So if you have at least one of them, that might not actually work for me right now. If I had everything perfectly split, as long as I had like, oh, here's one titanium in this container, here's one in this one, here's one in this one, it should like roll through those, you know, filling them up. And then the problem is when you run out of room. And there's not a lot of mods on it right now. Where's that one? Xbot said it was. What was that? The mod on GitHub page for grab veggies only. Okay, so I gotta go. So it's not on Nexus mods for that one. So yeah, all right. Let me find that one. If I can find that one. Yeah, he says grab vegetables only. Wait. Well, that's not pulling up very easily to find that page. Alright, let me just see if this will have it. Oh yeah, there's a mod for like creative mode if you want to do that. Here's ore extractor tweaks. A UFO vehicle that provides oxygen, 40 inventory slots. So there's actually a vehicle mod. We've got to try that one too. If I'm gonna test out some, we're gonna do that. You can put a recycling veggies. You can put a vegetable, eggplant, mushroom, bean, squash into a recycler. Get back the seed instead of duplicate seeds. To duplicate seeds. I don't know why you'd have to do that. I've got too many seeds. Teleporter. Okay, that'd be nice to build a remote base. Just kind of warp around. Yeah, auto mine. Yeah, okay, I'm saving this page. Let's see. Veggies. Grower grab veggie only. Okay, so it's not even on that one. Let's go to there. Feel that. Okay, let me let's see if I can get that to pull. That's not. It's not letting me get the file. Well, that's kind of disappointing. All right, let me see if I find where I can get that one. Yeah, go there. Okay, so it shows like hold shift to do that, but you know, it'd be great if I actually could just get the file, you know. Let me see if what I got so far. So yeah, it's easy to do the mods for these. So I did the custom flashlight and the vehicle. I didn't know there was a vehicle one. We're gonna test it. So basically I go and I just got is a DLL file, and that's literally it. You drop the DLL file in with whatever else. There's like, here's the vehicle has got an asset bundle, so I gotta throw that in there, I would assume. So yeah, I got that. You know, let's see. I really want this other one though. I will see a DLL for it though. It's not giving me a DLL. Why is there no DLL file? Okay, I guess let me see if I can find it through this long list. No. No. That's not. This is not. Yeah, this GitHub's not making it easy to get that one. Like these other ones, it's just downloads, and then that one is not. wanting to do that. Okay, maybe this might be the right spot. There we go. Finally, a zip file. Yay, a zip file for that. Okay, so all right, so again, you gotta install BepInets, BepInets, BepInets. You gotta install that. It's easy. It's just drag certain files into your game folder. It's for Unity games, which this is. And after that, installing a mod is literally you open up the zip file, you find the DLL, you drag it into a folder called plugins. And that is all it takes to add a mod to this game. So now once you install BepInets, you do have to open the game first so it can do an auto config at the beginning. And after that, it's fine. Yeah, that's literally, I just put in several new mods. So let's check these out. And wait for the game to, there it goes. Okay, so it gave me, there's a vehicle, and wow, even that, the feedback thing was a little slow. Okay, you know what? It said hold shift when clicking for that. I didn't look too much at the vehicle one, like the description on if it was you build it or yeah, it just kind of spawns in, or you like, what, can I take one of the pods over here? May have to jump out and look at that. But you know what? I did the better flashlight, which right now does not look all that different because it's daytime. But the grower, let's see, is it not grown yet? Okay. Well, we'll figure that out in a second. Let's look. You know what? Weird configuration stuff. So it is not, you're not making the vehicle in the bio lab. Am I just not seeing it? Like, do I have mining speed tier 4? Yes, I do. Okay. Yeah, am I just not seeing it? Maybe I gotta, you know, manipulate some DNA for yeah, I don't know on this. Let me look at that page again real quick. Where is it? Vehicle. As a UFO vehicle that provides oxygen. Unzip everything into that. It's plugin framework. Okay. I didn't put in that, so there's an extra framework thing that it needs. So, all right, no vehicle right now. I can do that after I get some other stuff done. That's probably not one I'm gonna actually keep because we know at some point it's gonna break, and I don't want to like completely hose my game. But that's interesting. Somebody's already modded in a vehicle for it, which just says right there, devs, you gotta put in a vehicle. You know, you gotta give us an actual official vehicle because obviously people want it. Too much stuff, and I've still got these I haven't used. Let's see, where's my progress? I am to fish, and obviously there's no insects going right now, so whenever they add that, and I guess the next big update will suddenly be just slammed with insects everywhere. It'll just be like, hey, insects all over the place. Just double check, make sure it's not like a high level unlock or something. Nope. Okay, and I did increase the range to 50 meters on my building, so let's just see. Hey, now that is a more usable range right there. Look at that. Don't have anything except for some methane in my inventory, and I can build because all my stuff is within 50 meters. That feels more like 50 meters. The other one be like 20 meters did not feel like 20 meters. I feel like it was a little short still on that. Do I have what I need? I'm short 1 pulsar quartz. That would make a nice big difference right there. But I am going to definitely be doing a few more of these. Oh, that could be... You know, I like having them here because it's a nice visual, but I might move those to back here somewhere and just fill up the rest of this. Or I might move them down there. I don't know. And just make this all uranium or, you know, nuclear reactors. And maybe I could actually build like a big reactor farm in here. Yeah. I could build like a little reactor farm. It goes up like one of the columns and just say like circles the columns, and I can, you know, I don't really need to climb up there. I've already been up there from a different pathway. Yeah, I could do a lot of, I could do that. Honestly, I think the vehicle is going to be the big thing for me on like being able to go and like collect stuff from far off. I'm not worried about flying around just for the view. I want to have something I can go and collect materials and bring them back. You know, Sea Moth does that sort of thing. You know, it's a quick little go grab some supplies, come back kind of thing. You know, Sea Truck, yeah, do the same thing. You know, you add more storage and all that. We need something like that in this game. All right. Let's go and see about, well, at least these. Yes, 100%. All right, so shift. And it's already growing. Look at that. You can see the little baby eggplant in there. Because, you know, there's... Because eggplants have babies. Okay. That... Yes, just hold shift and it goes in. And I might be doing a few... I haven't done plastic nuggets in a while. But I'm about to be completely loaded up for plastic nuggets, so... Might be worth it to go ahead and do that. Let's see, how close? 81%. Go ahead and get... I ain't gonna worry about it. I'll wait till the other ones are done. Yeah, this is definitely... The mods are not adding any lag, I would say, because I'm not really doing anything that should cause lag with it, but it's definitely quality of life. Like, it's so much easier to deal with some of this. So... Fertilizer. That's all I really need. And of course, my pinned recipes went away. Yeah, let's just go ahead and make it. That'll get some stuff out of the way. That gives me one more food grower in a moment to replace that one. This is going to get everything off of timing. Let's change this. Okay. And squashes for now. That's because that's what we actually have in here. I need to use up that. Honestly, I just need to use up the ice. I'm not using it for anything. Tons of everything else, just not mushroom seeds. Seriously, no more mushroom seeds. You know, that other mod would be useful then. That one that I could take the plant and produce another seed from it, like recycle it back to a seed. Let me try that and just see if it will work without it. I think I tried this already with the recycler to see if I could get a seed, and it just gave me the exact same thing again. Yeah. So there's a mod then that changes that up so you can actually put in the produced plant and get back the seeds for it, so I could make more mushroom seeds that way if I really need to. I think I'm good on mushrooms for the moment, but you know, if you want that, if you're like earlier in the game, you're like, hey, I need to get some more mushrooms going quickly, then there's a mod option for that. And that one, you know, I'll link to all these pages after the stream is over, so for anybody that wants to go find these. Because they are spread out a little bit between different spots. Okay, that'll be fine in inventory. Come on, grow. Had pork chops. Might grab burgers for dinner. So you're like, I just ate pork chops. I'm already thinking about what's next. And here I am. I haven't even eaten yet today. Like, I haven't had nothing to eat so far today. I'm just gonna go gorge at the hibachi buffet after this. I'm gonna go. Oh wait, that jumped from like 94% to 100%, I think. Yeah. After this, I'm just gonna go and like eat 5 or 6 plates worth at the buffet. That's gonna be my, you know, like, probably, I would say at the least around 3,000 calories for the day. But you know what? I'm gonna count it like a kind of a cheat day. Really? Oh, I missed that. I was like, why does I have 7? Oh, but that's not timed right. Okay, at some point stuff will even out when I'm not paying attention to this anymore, so it'll be fine. And of course I'm going to be off on my number of necessary fertilizers. And actually, I should have not done that. Get that out. There we go. Nope. Okay, so I had this angled a bit. Yep. Okay. And at least one more. And I'm just gonna go ahead when I get back up top to the next level up. I am going to like just add more of these. I got plenty. For right now, I should be good to just load this up completely with tier 2. I mean, I should get close to almost maxing out this floor. Yeah, I'm gonna be 1 short on my fertilizer. What, really? There we go. I was like, I know I had it in there. You just gotta get that right spot. Like that. It only fit that 1 rotation. And now, for however many of these I can build up here. And there is a mod for faster rotation if you need that. I'm not so concerned with it. I kind of like the fine-tuned rotation for the most part. Yeah, it could spin a little faster, but it's not a big deal, you know. It's not like incredibly slow. And apparently I'm slightly off on my alignment at some point, so that's fine. I'll not fill in the corner. Do it like this. Yeah, it's gonna speed things up quite nicely in terms of at least the eggplant production for right now. And I will have to balance this out again. You know, I did that recently. What? Oh. What? Did I move like the wrong way or something? I did. I moved just far enough while I was trying to build it that it came up and said missing resources. I actually moved out of range. What? Okay. So you can't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8 more eggy plants. Yeah. Actually using up seeds. You know, not worrying about speed on it, but the idea of just the simplicity, make it a little faster. Maybe a tier 3 food grower or a food growing like container, some kind of thing where it's like, oh yeah, like we have the biodome kind of thing, you know, something like that does the same thing for food growth. Like you can put in a certain item and it will take it'll, you know, speed up the growth process, but you can also go in and easily collect, like No Man's Sky. You have the little biodomes there in No Man's Sky, and if you build in the biodome, you don't get as much density as you can get with some of the trays, as I've done with my like stuff, but you can have it where you can go in and you can click in the biodome, harvest all, and it will harvest everything at the exact same time, and you're just like immediately got everything that was in the biodome. So maybe something like that where I can build in the room there like I'm doing, and I get a lot more density of food growers, but maybe a room like a food room, hydroponics room, something like that, that it actually will give you an auto harvest for anything at the room, and it automatically replants on those as part of it too. Well, you know, hopefully natively in the game. And with that, you have just you know, much more simplicity. You basically you plant in so many seeds like in the container, like you go here and you got so many spots, like 8 spots, 12 spots, you place them in and it gives you all those, and you come in and basically tap a button, harvest everything, and automatically replants everything. And then you can cycle out, and it's like where the food grower is at, you've got spots that show up in the room, kind of like in here. We have like this kind of stuff that's like along the edge of the room. So as you plant stuff in there, you see it growing. So you can see the growth state, just like with the food growers. And so if you wanted to, it'd be like, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They're numbered. So you go in there, you say, take this one out. And it's like, oh, you pop a different seed in there, and now it starts the growth process on that. And the growth would be tracked separately for each one. So you could add as you found them and stuff like that. I think that would be a cool little, like, next level upgrade for this. All right, let's do another biodome tier 2 now. So I need 2 fertilizer, which I can handle, and clear out 2 of these. Sulfur. I'm actually gonna leave, yeah, that super alloy, because that will go for more of the tier 2 growers. Actually, you know, I need 1 more tier 2 grower at least. I'm finally actually using up some of this. Okay, did I get enough? I need 4 super alloy, 4 of each. So I got. Oh, I need 2. I got too many. Yep. All right. And I need titanium, silicon, and iron to make a door to get in, because there's no point in having it if you're not going to go inside. Well, I guess, yeah, you can still have it, and it just does its thing without you going in, but I want to go inside and get tree bark if I feel like it. I mean, otherwise, I could just connect these all together in like a long string somewhere that I don't even have to worry about going to there. So, you know, it's like, what's the point? Just let's go ahead and do it this way. Ah, come on. Quit being picky. Okay, I think that's not lined up. This was easier to place before. I don't see why one of the mods would have messed with this, but it definitely is a little bit tougher to place right now than previously. So yay! Nice, nice biodomes. Oh yeah. Plenty of room. And, you know, really, I could add to the back of each one if I really want to, because they could connect together as like a straight pass-through. I could add another one behind each one on each side and just extend it further back and have even more. It's just going to be a power thing then. Yeah, so I could do this and have another one right behind it like that, just all the way down there, all the way like that. You know, that's 8 biodome tier 2s there, plus the one I got right here. You know, so that distance 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I bet I could get 20 along just that branch and then maybe still have room for another set. So that would be another 20. So 40 tier 2 biodomes right there. That one group. And that's how much per? 1,450 oxygen per second. So that would be... I'm not in the math mode right now. But that would... 2,900, that'd be... Yeah, 5,800 oxygen per second for 4 of them. We're doing 40, so that'd be 50,000... Yeah, 59,000 oxygen per second, if I'm thinking right on that. And that's how fast I'm going right now with it. So that would be a big bump. I mean, we're probably going to need that because my fish are not exactly going very fast right now. Granted, it may be just because they're trying to slow down the progress because they don't have it implemented yet. But yeah, maybe I'm going to build the rest of the length and then we'll decide, you know, if we want to do like double stacking on each length of it. It seems like that would be a lot of biodomes, though. There's definitely going to be a lot of power production. Take this. Do some iridium rods. I would just, you know, at the least a faster click on this. It's not very fast for being able to click and produce, you know, like migrate the item over. It's just not that fast. Having one that was a little faster would be nice. Start doing some rockets again. I just had an idea. That's an interesting idea. Granted, it may cause problems down the road depending on how they build, or how they expand the map. But I did have an idea for how I can handle my increasing power needs right now until we have a way to produce more zeolite, or at least a way to, you know, harvest zeolite in larger quantities. I could do I could build like off the cliff edge there, build a little stairwell that goes up like I've got on my heaters, and just build a big platform that comes off the cliff there and start layering my tier 2 uranium generators there. I do need to go get uranium again. I haven't been back out to my spot over there. I wanted the vehicle to work before I did that. I might do that in a minute. I might try we'll get that framework I need. And test out that UFO vehicle, at least for the fact I could drive it over there and get me a nice haul on my supplies from over there. There we go. That. Grabbing stuff I need. And boom. Go ahead and get the rest of this. Oh, yeah, it's just the one. Oh, yeah. And out. And I can't forget, I gotta do algae all through here too. You know, I gotta get like all that greened up with algae once I get the rest of the building done and I know where I want the algae to spread. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, we got food growers going. I gotta wait. I gotta get those. Oh wait, no. Duh, I went over here, grabbed some of the stuff from the iridium extractors, and went over there and got busy with all that stuff. I didn't actually get the rest of it. Still not enough. Yeah, like a shift click or something like that to move stuff fast to another container would be great. You know, just say, so shift click, move all of the same item. Make that a default part of the game. You shift click, it moves all of the same item, only that item order, because we already got the way to send everything until you run out of room, of course. But yeah, having one that would just be like, oh, here you go. Here's this item. And only this item. All of them going over there. Like, again, I've said that for like Arc. You could type in the what you're wanting to look for, the filter, and you can then transfer like, oh yeah, you got a ton of stone in your inventory you want to transfer over. You type STO, and if you've got nothing else in there to worry about, you can send it all with a single click. It makes it easy. With this, just say, you know, you shift, because our inventory can't be like that complicated. In this, shift click, and it sends everything over of that type. It's easy. It's not going to make it extra complicated. Ooh. And I missed. Ooh, more iron, yeah. While I'm here. And I needed the, yeah, one more. Like that. That is a long walkway. That is... Yeah, it's a long walkway right there. There goes that stutter. Oh, hey, I got food packs. Okay, I should have some, well, again, I didn't get all the iridium, so let's go grab that. I should have a full set of planters. Like, every single planter should be fully grown at this point by the amount of time I'm taking to do this air stuff. I would think. I might be overestimating, but I think that it should be fully grown in by now. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna dump these. That's 3 more iron. And I need the magnesium. Magnesium. There we go. That gives me that. So I'll do this. I'll go get my food stuffs. That'll give me the supplies for... Go ahead and start doing, instead of additional tier 2 food growers at the moment, since I've got all but one replaced, I'll just do another set of biodomes off of this to kind of fill this in a little bit further. Because I got a lot of open space right now for it. And I need to check my power again. Don't want to shut down my power. All right, done. Yeah, emptied out. Okay, let's get some biodomes. Welcome back, Xbox. Burger King, because it was close. I mean, technically, if you want to go by close, your fridge is closer. I mean, if closeness is the problem, if that's your concern, your fridge is going to be closer. Oh. Yes, and while you were gone at spots, I went ahead and added more mods, including that grab veggie only. So thank you for telling me about that being on the GitHub page, because I was just looking on Nexus mods, and it's not on Nexus mods, but it's not surprising with the changes Nexus mods did. You know, there's still a lot of modders that are not happy about that. Take it out. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, I gotta go get my squash. Every time when I look, oh, it's not even done on those. Every time I'm looking in the direction of the sprinklers, it's like something right there about the sprinklers, and I guess something with like some density or something like that. It's worse because it's over there. It's not so bad. There's sprinklers there. I know it. Such as, yeah, you're late, but that's okay. You just gotta flaunt your status there. squash, and eggplant. Which I'm actually getting a lot of eggplant built up again. Yeah, bam. There we go. Look at all that right there. Yeah, let's go do this pin and pin. So I'm not forgetting again. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, algae. Need algae. The stuttering, the lagging is really starting to affect me being able to actually trigger the jetpack. I'm about to take those flower growers out. Just entirely. Just to see if that will help enough on the performance. Yeah, see, it's that right there. I turn and I see that, and that's when it starts to lag up the most. I turn away, no problem. Turn to this. I can even hear it with the audio. All right. Or maybe it's not even the growers, period. Maybe it's just those. Maybe it's something with the type of plant I put in there, what seeds I used. I'm out of sulfur. Okay. Time to go get some sulfur. Yeah, Sanchez gets to show off, you know. I mean, you can also show off. I mean, usually, at least one of you decides to show off your long-term status as a member. There's about 19 months. You're getting close. You're finally going to get to the top tier badge. The 2-year mark, which they have for, like, you know, memberships, like how long you've been a member, or active months. That should be the Reaper badge. Yay, there we go. All right. How many fertilizer did I have before? So that's 7. One more. That's 4 more biodomes worth of fertilizer. Okay, I'm gonna need 1 more. 1 more. Well, you know, that's too much silicon. I already had enough. Let me sort. I'll dump that there because I don't need that. Super alloy. I need 8 super alloy. Yeah, I may actually need to spread this out a moment. I'm going in with too much in my inventory at the moment. Oh, and I don't need the magnesium. Right. Well, okay. It's fine. Don't need the magnesium. So, bacteria samples. Do I have any more over here? I got 1. And, of course, I need sulfur. Okay. You know, I'll have to come back. Probably a good thing anyway, because I'll need to check my power level after I put a couple in. Oh, not bad. It's not that terrible. Okay. That's enough to get this going. Yep. $150 tier 2 plant growers. You have 15,000 power to spend. You must have a lot more tier 2 nuclear reactors than I have right now. Or you've managed to find a lot more of the... Okay, that's weird. So it took a second for it to pick up. I was like, I don't remember having those resources, but okay. Alright, so not that one is going to this one. And now this doesn't want to place, like, it's placing... Oh, there you go, okay. So it's not rotating around the middle, it rotates around the end there. So you just gotta turn it far enough, and that did not work. That's why there's problems placing stuff like the big room, the big living compartment, because it's rotating around the edge point and like rotating around this part of it instead of the middle of it like you would do in like most other games. Okay, I got enough. Go get size 2 sulfur. I need the bacteria samples and I need 2 titanium. I need to drink some water. One, two. Yeah, it's getting really tough to get it to actually trigger the jetpack now. I guess just it's not a way to do it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I got too few bacteria samples. Okay, I was double checking, you know. And I saw the one by the biodome. So there we go. Now, boom. Yeah, increasing that to 50 meters is definitely helped. That actually should mean all of my crafting stations have access to all of my storage right now. And too far. There we go. Maybe. I think, yo, too high. Maybe that's, yes, there we go. Lined up. Boom, and boom. 4 more, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs. So that's 12 biodomes, about 12 tier 2 biodomes just on that stretch right there. 195,000. Or yeah, 195 kilowatt hours. Yeah, okay, that's you know what? Save. And I'm gonna let's get this framework. I want to test that UFO vehicle mod before we, you know, get towards the end of this. Quit that and go find that framework. It should take only a second. And you can enjoy the Timmy. Oh, that just downloads straight DLL instead of the actual, like a zip file. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so yeah, it's the Lay 3 vehicle and plugin framework. So, you know, somebody made their own framework for that. So you can, you know, have people making their own custom vehicles. American candy with something in the middle that sounds kinky. It's bubblegum. Usually, blow pops are bubblegum in the middle. Okay. Take it a second to load in. There it goes. Vehicle, and that looks like it's lined up the same way, so it's not there. It's not there. Oh, there it is. Backpack tier 5, which of course means, you know, you have the storage. I have everything else I need to make the backpack. Oxygen tank tier 4. Okay. Oh man, this is where EasyCraft like would stagger and make everything up to that point. Now I gotta make like everything. Like I gotta do that to make that, to make that, to make that, to make that. And the same thing, I gotta go that, to make that, to make that, to make that. And now I can make that. Because I got plenty of area to land. Okay, place. Does not want to place on the base. Okay, so open that. So I've got, it's a container, yeah. Ooh, that actually. Okay, how do I? I'm. Okay, I'm not. What? Okay, I'm holding the. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, okay. It uses the jetpack. And it just took, again, the lag causes the jetpack to not always work very well. Into the no-go zone. This did not work quite the way I thought it was going to, but it does help. So I got me a little flying saucer. That does make it a lot faster to come out here for this. Just, yeah, that's the whole point of having this. Was that. Okay. Okay, I can't get it. Does it take like a warm-up? Clicking is not doing it. It's not. I'm not able to. Okay, so it wasn't just the timing. It is literally like. It's not triggering the jetpack. There it goes. Oh, all right, so I have to basically get myself into a fall. I have to be like falling for it to trigger. That's a little odd. I have to actually be falling through the air for it to trigger the jetpack on it. Guess that would mean I need a launch platform for it, you know. I gotta look down to get out. All right, so there's the vehicle. I'm not going to leave it in the game. Before I get done, I'm going to break it down. And I could just store all the items for it, you know, in a locker. That way I have what I need to make it again if I want. But if, like, something happens, like there's an update, it doesn't break things by having it still in the game, you know? I need 1 cobalt for this. Oh yeah, there you go. That's a vehicle mod right there. Yeah, very tricky to get the flight working because it is the jetpack that is needed. But it's the trigger part of it. Like the fact that it did not want to trigger until I was falling. Basically flying in the air. Like, well, what do? You gotta, like, put yourself on a launch platform and drive off of it every time? I guess, in order to get it to work. Hopefully that could be improved, or we get the actual official vehicle before long, and it's gives us, like, hover kind of ability. Obviously flying, you know, over mountain walls and stuff would not be helpful to making it a challenge, because you can just fly over everything, fly right out there. It won't add a challenge to it. So I expect more of just like a hovercraft type of thing. Oh. Yeah. If Sam offers a blow pop, you're gonna take it. Well, okay. Oh, yeah, that's a good way to say, you know, keep her happy. So a pretty decent amount of storage there. I mean, definitely would have been useful earlier in the game. I mean, yeah, it's still useful now, but not like as useful. It's that. It's still the issue of the jetpack triggering with it that makes me not want to like just go full in on using it right now. But that also means I do have a vehicle. It gives me oxygen inside. So why not take, after I drop these supplies off, let's go fly around with it best I can. And let's just kind of take a look at everything. You know, it's just view how everything looks around the map right now in terms of how the terraforming is proceeding. For now, I mean, I do need to use those to expand further, but I'll just put that there. Well, that's a perfect count right there. There we go. Yeah. Let's I'll grab a drink. Grab my little UFO. See if I can get this trigger by... Nope. Did not want to trigger. I need a bigger drop. If I can get to a bigger drop. All right, fine. Oh, we got meteors coming in. There we go. Just go in the water. And it's osmium again. Yeah, also a problem. Don't look down when you're driving, because it's going to actually, like, cause you to act like you're pushing against the ground and cut your jetpack off. It does kind of make it hard to see how you're, like, driving. So the storm wall, you see the cave there, the osmium cave. And then I'm on this area. You know what? Actually, let me exit. Okay, nothing there. It's just, it's not detailed. That's the problem. When you can't trigger the jetpack to go flying, that's a problem. Let's go here. But this is a tall viewpoint right here. Yay. Look at that. I'm above where the meteors are falling from. I'm gonna get back on the spacecraft, I guess, because of the view. That, yeah, the storm, and I guess just because I'm at the map edge. That is like, I can't see very well. Oh yeah, look at that. This is nice. Easy, get around. I'm at the edge of the map. Again. Okay, that's nothing else out here at the moment. Though it looks like there's gonna be more out here. I don't know how well it's picking up audio-wise in terms of like what you can hear, but I'm listening to the sound of the jetpack with this. And there's like a rhythmic thing. It's like like it's not toned like that, but there's like a pulse, and there's a pattern to the pulse with it, which is interesting. I hope they fix that too, so that you can harvest stuff through the water layer. That's kind of a problem. Okay, yep. This cave, I think I found this last time. Well, there's different openings. Or no, not opening, just another spot where you can come up of water. I don't need the osmium, but you know, it's here. Why not? Saves me a trip later. That's the problem right there. I can't target that. And chuck it all in. Yeah, even looking straight up, I cannot get the jetpack to trigger without being in a free fall with it. So yeah, there's a problem with it right now. But, I mean, and it seems like that should just be like a minor problem. It's actually kind of a pretty significant issue with this mod. Yeah, there goes that rhythmic pulse to the audio from the jetpack. It's like a weird pulse. It's almost like a dial-up sound from back when you had to, you know, wait for it to dial on the phone to connect you to the internet through a provider. It's almost like that. Yeah, it's just like a pulse. And I don't remember hearing that with the jetpack normally. I was flying around. Semi-flying around. I'm not really like... I guess if I do this, maybe I'll get really high up. Yeah, I just can't see anything. Change. Yeah, there we go. We're at the edge because, you know, it's getting super hazy. Can't see anything. Alright, no headlights on the UFO. Chromebook, hello. Thanks for joining in. I know roughly where I'm going, but I'm not sure exactly how far out to the edge I am. Okay, there we go. There's the flattened area, you know, the non-defined area that they haven't like textured yet. Same as like we get in like Subnautica and Below Zero when they were building out certain biome areas. You can find all those plain texture stuff that doesn't even have like the actual final shape to it. I know this area now. Where is it? There's a cave over here. And now I just messed up. I looked too far down. And now I can't get the jetpack to trigger again. I didn't do it. So I seem to have actually covered every bit of the map as it stands right now in terms of stuff you can actually explore. I just gotta get back to the regular area. I'm pretty sure I can't fit through there. It gets pretty narrow in one spot, so. I mean, this is faster travel. You know? And, oh, yeah, this. Let me check. Oh, and I hear the same pulse sound with the jetpack normal, too. So it's not just a only with the UFO. I'm actually hearing it now, too. I just never noticed it before. There's like a weird pulse. It might be something to do with my lagging, you know, because of everything I've got going. Yes, that one iron is a little too heavy for me to carry. upwards. Whoever can get to insects first and 100,000 total power wins. You will win because you have more time to spend on it than I do. I don't have enough time to spend to do that kind of challenge. I mean, you can sit there and play, I'm sure, for hours on a weekend. And, I mean, for me to do something like that, it would be, yeah, no videos, no live streams. It'd be just, sorry, I'm doing this challenge. And so there'd be no content for whatever time frame. And yeah, I'm not going to do that challenge. You can have that challenge all you want. There we go. All right, got that. And we'll drop that. There we go. And just because I don't trust... I mean, it's not adding that much right now, but I also just don't trust it. In terms of not messing things up. I'm going to put this away. And I did have... 2 of those were the rockets right here. So, you know, I used up the rockets I had laying around. You like that. There we go. So that is vehicle supplies. If I decide to keep using this, I can, you know, create it every save. It's not going to be a problem. But that way I don't end up with something that gets glitchy and messed up when I get a new save. I need to play around with the flashlight one a bit. I mean, just look at how stuttery that is compared to what it used to be with those. Like, you can even see it, like, there's a tiny little jitter to it as they spin. And that's fine. I get away from it, it's fine. I need to do something with those. I need to move them or break them down. I do want to get rid of the flower growers, I think, because they're just not helping. They're just lagging things up too much. Okay, how am I doing power-wise? That's why I went to get stuff for more nuclear reactors. So I've got enough for 3. Yeah, I got water. I've got the explosive powder I've been finding. So, okay, this is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some relocating. That's... I'm gonna be shutting stuff down when I do this. You know what? Let me go and look in here. And see, because I'm thinking I might build like a... either here or the other spot, build a platform for the uranium generators. Definitely means I need to go check my uranium supplies a lot more often. I might actually be making a bunch of rockets in order to summon down more uranium. Not to be too much iridium. That's gonna be first. That means I can put the other stuff in the I could dump it into the pile there so I have a nice visual for it. You know, I haven't been adding anything to the little stockpile in here because, you know, I was trying to use it, but now I can actually look at adding to it. This size needs to be added to a bit. I'll get this side too. Okay, a little more there. There you go. You and Sam are gonna do that? Go ahead. You could even be like same room and just you know, no cheating kind of thing. Just make yourselves do it at the exact same time and see who can be more efficient about getting to insects and 100,000 power. I don't even know why you have to have 100,000 power as like a thing. I mean, just getting to the insects would probably be enough. I mean, I have a challenge, really. Nice rainstorm. Look at that glow. What's with that glow? Alright, gonna fit some more lights. I got plenty of supplies. Say I had 8, I think is what my count was for it. So it should be the last 2 here. Yep. And now more foundations, because I always take them out later if I choose to. For now, I don't know exactly how far I need to go for my count of 20 on this. Let's see, I could estimate this. That's 12, 6 on each side, so it would not go there, it would go there, so that's 1, and that's actually easy. So that's between a pair, skip, there's a pair, skip, there's a pair. All right, so that's there, so skip, there's a pair, skip, there's the next one, skip that, skip that. So that would be another set. That's 3 more on there, and then 1 more right there. So that should put me up, yeah, 20. If I could do out to about here, I can do that. Yeah, I can double them. I can stack them behind each other. I get 40 tier 2 biodomes. Done with this. Absolutely. It's just a matter of the power and all that. And for power purposes, I'm thinking I do need to change things up and start knocking out a bunch of structural platform for adding more uranium generators over here. Let's see if I can get this to work. At least the way I'm thinking. I've got it in my head from when I looked at it earlier. Is it me, or is the nighttime feeling an extra long right now? Is it just me, or does it feel like it's running longer than normal for night? Like, after I went in the vehicle, it seemed like I got like a storm and then night and then, you know, or storm after night. As like the visuals, like being able to see, seems to have gone down a bit. I don't even know how I managed to like stand on this thing. And yeah, that's gonna take a nice little upwards build. And I hear the storm. I'm just never gonna see daylight again. It'll be storm after storm. Yeah, it feels like I got something stuck because I was in the vehicle while like a storm or nighttime was happening, and as a result, I am now stuck. Oh, that did not help. Yeah, okay. I want a structural support thing there for the looks, but I also want to make sure I line it up just right. And then I can build outwards from there. That's going to be... I mean, I don't turn too fast sometimes. Yeah. I feel like I've messed up my visuals. I really do. Like, I know there's a storm, but it doesn't even feel like a storm happening right now. I don't even see the dust or anything. It feels like nighttime got stuck or something. I mean, yeah, I know that I don't need a lot of tree bark. I mean, you know, like right now. And there's no plan for me to have that. I'm doing it for the cosmetic build, for the design. Just like, I mean, well, it's cosmetic for the tree bark, but also it gives me oxygen. You know, you gotta remember there's oxygen per second that it's adding with all of the biodomes. So each one is adding to my overall oxygen production. Yeah, jetpack could be better still. Let me just do it this way. I'll just start building like one to the side. And then kind of get up on that. Get that out. As long as I don't fall off the edge, it'll be okay. Oh yeah, still got plenty. Yeah, this is where I'm going for. I want to get up to about right close to actually this might be good enough. Kind of have the cliff as a backdrop to my glowy nuclear reactors. Oh, and I can't build in there. And now I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do stairs. Basically, I want to have a rotating staircase that comes up and opens up into here, and this is kind of like the back edge kind of thing. Or maybe, yeah. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I might do over on this side, try to build up from here, like right there, come up to this spot, lets me out here, and then this becomes the whole building area. My frames is not the settings on this Toxigom, because I can't go in and turn off. There's no setting for me to turn off the particle effects, and that's a big part of it, is all the particle effects from this. Because I'm fine when I'm not looking at the particles, but when I start getting around them, that's where it goes. And yeah, that's the problem. So even if I turn it to the lowest quality on here, it's still going to suffer because there's no option to turn off particles. It's literally just high to low. That's it. That's the only option, and there's no separation for the particles on it. Once that's done, I can turn the particles off and it will be a massive improvement. But the other only option is I start taking all these out, which unfortunately are also contributing to how fast my terraformation levels up. And I am certain now that vehicle mod has bugged my gameplay, because it should not still be nighttime. And yeah, it wasn't. So being in the vehicle at the time of a storm or at the time of a day to night transition messed everything up. So that is something to worry about if you try that mod. I'm definitely going to keep it as a, when I need the vehicle, I'll make it, and otherwise I will just kind of keep it over, you know, the individual pieces in storage. All right, let's, that's full. Actually, let's do that. There. So plenty for fertilizer now. And yeah, once I get, once I get enough in terms of the biodomes, that other than the visual of having flowers scattered around, I won't need any of the flower spreaders, really, because I'm gonna have more than enough O2 produced from the trees and the biodomes. That helps. There we go. Let's get some fertilizer. And down on algae. I think I got, well, no, I had some water, but I did increase the range to 50, so it should pull from my water for drinking storage. I don't really need that right now, but that should help. I do need to replace one food grower still. There we go. It's a normal night time. So something with that vehicle mod caused it to, like, maybe it combined a few, like, things. Like some of the visual effects were combined together to form one, like, nighttime and this storm and that storm and this storm. So yeah. Yeah, it's already available on Steam. This is just, it's early access, so you're, you know, doing like you do with Subnautica or Below Zero. You buy it in advance. And there goes all that. So plenty of that. I could do some more. I got stuff, well, let's see how many. That was 8, so that's 4 more biodomes. Yeah, like I did before. I will need some bacteria samples. Probably about to take out all my water from over here, if I had to guess. Let me just double check first. Yeah, it started to eat up some of that water. I'll dump that. I'll grab these. Honestly, the craft from containers mod is actually making it so much easier to burn through supplies faster now. There. All right, so I need... Oh, and I burned through my algae already. Look at that. Down. Yeah, very easy. Let's see. That's 2 for each. I've got 8 fertilizer. So I'm gonna need I'm gonna need 4 more. Yeah, because I already did 4 bacteria samples, so I'm gonna need 4 more. That. And I definitely need to put some more algae spreaders out through this little area at least. Wait. That just like spawn in one? I saw it. Where'd it go? Okay, I'm actually gonna need more algae spreaders now, it seems. And I am short again. Okay, let me make sure it's not draining any water still from over here. Nope, it's fine. Can't believe I'm actually running short on algae now. It's not growing in. Oh, there we go. I just need the 1 more, so. I got plenty of super alloy. And I got... There's 4 sulfur. Like that, yep. Let's see, I'm about to spread this out because... Yep, okay, that's enough. Actually, no, I don't need to spray. I could do... Well, except for those. Alright, that's enough for that. I just need the super alloy, and I'll not have enough room for the doorways. That's what it is. I'll have to go back to make the doors. And Timmy's now having a dream. I heard it. I heard him. Yeah, he's doing his twitching thing. Hey, he's got his little twitch going. Maybe he stopped. Maybe you heard me mention his name too much. Yeah, algae is definitely annoying to get a lot of at this point. Just because you gotta go around grabbing it, you know, it's kind of a pain. But, you know, I do want to fill this in with more greenery. I want to have that visual look to it being, you know, all filled in with this area. So I definitely still need to make more algae spreaders. That lined up. Yes, it is. Okay, I think he calmed down. He's fine. So, this one. Yes. Okay. And now I've got to rotate this. Is that low? Yes, is good. All right, I just need not those. I need 4 of those. I'm actually going to be needing titanium or iron again in large quantities. I'm once again burning through iron, and toss all this other stuff in the scrapper and just scrap it. But now I'm actually going to be needing iron in larger quantities again. So titanium, silicon, I keep tossing most of that in here, and I have none. Titanium, I can actually go and start using up some of this. And I'm sure I will readily get more of that back. It's always the foundations. That's it. It's always that burns through my iron. And when I'm not building foundations, I am perfectly fine when it comes to iron. I mean, I stopped building foundations with the heater area over there, and what happened? My iron stockpiled very quickly. At the point I had too much, and I started expanding more and other things, and then I got the idea for this, and been slowly expanding on it with the iron, and now it's a case of I want to build a big platform for power over there, and I need more iron for that. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's see. I'll count this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16 total. So 4 more, and I'll be at 20 on that. And then I'll just, you know, wait and add more. Yeah, look. So 2 more, 2 more, and then I can go another row there, another row there. And still have plenty of space for greenery. Still have a space for it to look good, you know? Not to have any problems. I need more of that. I need more zeolite. And I've got plenty of tier 2 right now, so... yeah, zeolite, you know, make some tree spreaders. Actually, I got 2 seeds. I think I had another seed over here somewhere, maybe. I think I'll move that. I mean, everything else is moving slowly. Oxygen is moving fast. But I am hoping for that breathable atmosphere unlock. That's what I really want. As I'm tired of having to worry about my oxygen. I'm not even gonna do any more food growers right now. That's more than enough. Let's do some algae spreaders, which I conveniently need some fertilizer for, but I also need the bioplastic nuggets. I have 2 right there. There goes that. Super alloy. I haven't even gone to get any from that. That's gonna be helpful. Let's grab what algae I can. Some water too. May actually need more water production before long. Again, I would still like to see more aquatic plant options. You know, so beyond the algae spreader, give us something else for like the aquatic aspect in terms of plants. Not just like, oh, here's some lily pads and such like that, you know? Give me something else, aquatic plant-wise. Or even if it's not this, you know, not like we can build something. I still want to see a swamp biome. I think we need a swamp biome because we got desert, we got trees that would fit for a swamp in terms of visuals. We need an actual like spot that turns in to a swamp. you know, as the water levels rise and everything, it becomes a swamp. It's boggy. You know, the insects would play in really well with that. I mean, yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't have something like that. I've got 2 bioplastic nuggets. There goes 1. Let's see if I can actually build it because of the range increase for that. I can build it and then boom, like that. Take it out. And throw it in like right there. So get all that, which was what I was setting out for. And then I can't even see the platform from here, so I'm assuming that's not going to help. But have a platform over there of just tier 2 uranium generators. I'll still have my nice visual ones over here, but then I'll have the bulk of my power production over there. So yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, we're right just past the 3-hour mark. And I'm getting hungry because I haven't eaten yet. And I kind of, that buffet is calling my name. I need some sushi. I need some hibachi chicken. Some salmon. I need shrimp. I need every flying and swimming creature on my plate and in my mouth. So let's see what we do. Okay, so I know it was questioned last time. I've already been covered on this. It was questioned about despawning resources. The iridium, the ones you drop, don't despawn. It seems to be the same as with, I guess, the meteors don't seem to despawn. As far as the ones that drop the iridium, the normal resources, cobalt, iron, silicon, aluminum, I've found those laying around much later than I should have from meteor strikes. Osmium and super alloy, I know, despawn. In fact, super alloy is the fastest one to despawn very quickly. And then you have the uranium. I can't say it's despawned because I never gave it enough time for that. But the fact is that the whole idea I got for that was somebody else did it and posted it and got shared with the community spotlight from the developers on the last little update or little notes they posted. So I'm assuming then uranium probably acts the same as the iridium. It doesn't actually despawn, even on the stuff like what you get from the meteors, because you have time for the rocks to despawn so you can easily find it, which is nice. I mean, you know, like I did there, it's a nice visual. I would assume that probably applies the same for anything you drop. If I drop, you know, that super alloy there, is probably going to stay and not despawn. So, you know, if you just, you know, have a lot of super alloy, you can always make like maybe we could have like a basket type of thing. Like Mechanica had that kind of pointless basket, you know, the poor man's storage that you could just toss stuff in and it would just kind of pile up. Maybe we could have that in the game and I could just sit there and toss super alloy into it, have a little bin of super alloy there just for the look of it. You know, it's not moving once you get it in place, so it should not really affect performance that badly. It's really more of all these particles from the sprayers. That, I mean, right there, you see just how quickly that slowly slows down as I come back in and those particles are appearing. So I really like to see that improved upon. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to toss out one super alloy right there. Just go let it sit for a minute. And, you know, part of that whole worry about the super alloy or the iridium despawning, it also did not despawn when I saved and left the game. So that's another important thing to, you know, pay attention to. I closed the game out. I went and did other stuff, and yet it's still there. So you can, you know, not have to worry about, oh, if I don't pick it up after I drop it, I lose it. No, it stays. So you're good on that. At least as far as the iridium so far. Drop those and drop 2. Actually, I bet I can find some more magnesium. I don't even want to find that much magnesium. Let's just balance it out. Let's go 4. So if I get, that's an even number, I can find 1 more magnesium out here somewhere. That's 4 more lights. Keep it balanced on this side. And you see how quickly that, like, I mean, you may not notice, I noticed it. As I got in range, it just immediately right in. So no performance issues on loading certain stuff as you move around. It's really just the particles. There's so many little tiny particles being tracked with the spreaders, that the grass and flower spreaders that spray, and that is what really seems to be killing it the worst. And it doesn't help when we get a storm and it's got like more particles it's tracking. Let me get these. So yeah, my expanded platform here for more biodomes. I am 4 biodomes away from being 20 total tier 2 biodomes, and then if I feel like I want to, got enough power and everything worked out, I can, you know, for the extra visual, I can actually connect right behind these and have another biodome on each side. So that would give me 40 tier 2 biodomes. I don't think I'd have enough room on each side to get another one past that, but yeah, 40 tier 2 biodomes right through here. This nice little walking path. And, you know, just the lights help with alignment, but also it's just, it gives me that nice visual. So, you know, right now it's a storm. It doesn't look as pleasant. And I'm going to do something over this way. I'm going to build out here. I might build like a tower here too. I could do, instead of on the cliff, I could just build a tower, like have stairs right there and just have it go up, and then have like structural looking thing like bracing that comes up every so often, and basically just have the walking path there, and then up above a whole platform above that that is nothing but the uranium generators, or the nuclear generators, nuclear reactors. I'll get the name right. I could do that. That could be interesting. Do it like that way instead. I'm not sure. I'm gonna think about that. But yeah, I did mods. Mods are surprisingly easy. There's no installer. There's no automated installer. But it's as simple as you get these files, you drag them into your game folder, and you're done. And then you run the game one time. It creates the config files, the basic default stuff, and then from there you basically are dropping in DLL files and any asset files it requires, and you have mods. I have a vehicle. It's called Spacecraft. It's UFO. We got the, you know, I have nothing in my inventory, so the crafting from containers means anything by default 20 meters. I did change that config, and I'm definitely going to say the 20 meters doesn't feel like it's actually 20 meters. 50 meters feels more like it's 50 meters. I would definitely say check that one out, Jenny, everybody else that's playing this game. The craft from containers, and then I've added the flashlight, but I haven't actually adjusted the tweaking yet. I'm going to add, like, I'm going to play around with the flashlight to make it a little bit brighter, I think. Then the jetpack fits, which means you don't have that harsh drop when you go off an edge and it drops you down, like off a cliff. It's got more of a ramping type effect, which is good. And what else? Oh, yeah, the grow, the food collection one that Xbox mentioned finding over on the GitHub, which I found. So basically, instead I hold shift and I collect just the seed, or just the plant, not the seed. And what was it? There's another one I did. So I'm going to go back. After this, I'll update the notes with the links for these mods if you want to check them out. And again, if you want to see me do If you want me to do like a video showing how to install the modding, let me know, comment after this, on the video. And I will look at doing a little guide video on how to do the mods for Planet Crafter, which again, I'll do how to install the BepInets and how to install mods from there, including the ones that have more than just the DLL file. And I'll do a video for that. If you want me to, again, it's easy. I think most people can figure it out, but if you want me to do that, just put it in a comment. But let's go ahead and wrap this up. One more save. Just make sure. And yeah, there we go. So that's a bunch more Tier 2 biodomes. A bunch more. Timmy? Hey, what's up? You gonna say hi? He's gonna lay here. And I'm still seeing network issues. Something's up with YouTube today. It looks like something's not working right with their network side. I seem to be having some issues with losing packets going to them. My network not working going to them. And I always check my stuff, so I know it wasn't mine earlier. It still seems to be having issues. You figured it out first try, so you don't need a video? Okay, well that's good, because I know you had some problems before at spots with some the other modding stuff. And I mean, Jenny, if you want to try it, first, and then reply back if you want to say, yes, I still need a video for it, then okay. But it should be pretty straightforward. I mean, honestly, I thought with the executable for Cube mods, that was pretty straightforward. It's like, what you click the game and it runs. I thought that would be straightforward, but there's still people who come in and all the time commenting saying, I can't get it to work. And I'm like, I don't know how you mess that up unless it's like, they ignore the whole thing about this only works on Steam and Epic. But fortunately with this is any game that it should work Steam or Epic. It's just anything that's Unity based. So it shouldn't be a problem for that. All right. See you, Xbox and Sam. See you, Jenny, as well. I see everybody later. I want to take him out so he can do his business. And then I'm going to go get some food because, yeah, I've been busy and I haven't had anything to eat yet today. So I'm going to go slam food down my throat. Probably a lot of sushi, actually. I'm going to get a bunch of nigiri. And just, thinking salmon. If they got the salmon out, I'll go get that. I'm just going to go indulge at the buffet for a bit. Get my calories in. I'm doing 1 meal a day today. I'll eat until I'm stuffed. And yeah, definitely YouTube having some issues today. It is not doing what it should be. Thank you, Pierre, as well. You have a good rest of your weekend. Everybody have a good rest of your weekend. Thank you, Jason. We'll see you Thursday. And yeah, I'll give it probably a few days, and then if everybody still is like, yeah, we need to know how to install the modding stuff for Planet Crafter, I'll do a little video on it. Probably, not this coming week, the week after that. But yeah, just, again, it's easy. I think from my description, it should be pretty straightforward. You just got to find your, game folder, which with Steam is, it's the same as like going to find it for Cube mods and doing that for Subnautica or Below Zero. But yeah, there you go. So, Timmy, come here. I'm gonna get you in close. His defense mechanism. Don't pick me up, just rub my belly. Hey, you want to go outside? You want to go outside? No? Okay. Oh, there he goes. Gotcha. We'll go outside, but you're going to say bye. Say goodbye. 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 No? Timmy ASMR. Nope. He says no. All right. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And we'll see you on the next stream.